This motion picture shows graphically the trends and forces working constantly in all our towns and cities, does it not?
Yes, I think it does. I'm sure that you will see the exciting opportunity that exists for your city to become better.
There are no restrictions in San Francisco about what you can do in a parking space as long as you feed the meter. Cars are super useful, but the amount of space that we have given over to them, is it too much? Maybe it is. Let's try some other things and see what happens. When we put pictures of it up on the internet, we were really surprised about how much feedback we started getting from around the world. People asking us, can you come to my city and put in a parking installation? And we didn't have the capacity to do this around the world, but we could open source it. At the same time, you have people in urban planning circles thinking about how policy can be rearranged to make that kind of tactical approach permanent.
Parklets are these wee little platforms that extend the public realm into the parking space. They help people reimagine what the public right-of-way can be. They help us achieve goals towards sustainability, livability, and making cities delightful and beautiful.
So this particular parklet, it's actually got a name. It's called Peacekeeper. It's a good way to sort of encourage a little bit more interaction between the neighbors.
Most people who walk around the city, they think this is the way it's supposed to be. It's the only way it can be. Actually, there are things you can change yourself. One of our goals is to find all those ways that people who live in the city can change it and make it in the image that they want. Deep is a great example, right? It's the first residential parklet. He just was like, I own a house, why can't I have a parklet? And so he made one, and that's an extension of his personality.
Welcome to the Deepistan National Park. Historically, you would tell kids to go play in the streets, but we've flipped that on its head. And why? It's so that one person or two people can occupy that 15 by 10 foot spot, whereas before you could get 30 people having a much better time. Once you start building 6 lanes in an urban environment, it's not urban anymore. People don't feel like they can walk, so people don't walk. When people don't walk, you don't get those human-to-human contacts. And that human-to-human contact is the essence of what makes a really good city.
Driving much too fast, you are under the gun, and you don't want to get me started, just don't know where to start.
There are all these large-scale engineered structures that we have collectively decided that we don't have a say in how they look or how they're used, but we do. We just have to claim it. This 8 feet right here is a good place to start, but it's just a place to start.
And the night was getting louder, driving round in circles, screaming at parking meters, and we lost all control. And the night was getting